The title of the most powerful character in the anime Naruto belonged to Hashirama. One of the reasons for this was his regeneration ability. Only Madara, after transplanting the first genes into himself, could come close to him in terms of healing. And after gaining the power of the 10 tails, it seemed like an even more extraordinary form of regeneration. However, then came the Boruto anime. Enjoy watching. Victor, Boro, Naruto, and Orochimaru, all of them were able to obtain the regeneration of the first, and some even surpassed it. With Naruto, it's simple. His colossal regeneration is part of the power he received from the 9 tails. His Uzumaki cells also help him recover faster than regular shinobi. Even seemingly severe injuries, like the wound from Sasuke's katana, are trivial for him. Unfortunately, the 7th Hokage lost this power and can no longer regenerate to that extent, but some members of Kara can surpass even Madara and Hashirama in terms of body restoration. One of Jigen's strongest subordinates, Boro, could regenerate his flesh even when cut in half. Even if most of his body, including his head, was destroyed, he could regenerate. Attacks like Rasengan were like mosquito bites to him. This was all thanks to a scientific technique that allowed the insertion of the sphere with Shibuya Otsutsuki's genes into his body. You can understand this from Boro's words about this power being bestowed upon him by a god. He recovered so quickly and could withstand massive damage, even more effectively than Madara in his 10 tails form after Guy's attack. However, his technique had a small flaw. The possessor of the Byakugan or Sharingan could track the movement of the sphere responsible for his regeneration. Sarada took advantage of this and destroyed the scientific ninja tool containing the god's genes. After that, Boro could no longer regenerate. So, compared to Madara, for an Uchiha who became an Otsutsuki, he was just a flea with regeneration that could be destroyed by completely incinerating his body. But there's also Victor, who tried to create an artificial divine tree from Hashirama's cells. The first Hokage was so powerful and formidable that his genes became the most desired in the entire shinobi world. They were so powerful that they could be used to recreate a divine tree. Victor managed to do that. However, unfortunately for him, a hero emerged, determined to help his son save his friends. When I watched the first season of Naruto, I never thought I'd use the phrase hero and Orochimaru together, but Boruto continues to surprise us, and the serpent interfered with Kara's plans, likely for his own reasons, not just to help Mitsuki. He engaged in battle with Victor, who demonstrated the same level of regeneration as the god and even regrew extra limbs. He thought he could easily defeat Orochimaru. However, the Sannin wouldn't be himself if he didn't showcase the shortcomings of his opponent. In Victor's case, the serpent demonstrated that his regeneration, achieved through scientific methods, exceeded what Victor could imagine. This display humiliated Jigen's subordinate, who considered himself a scientist capable of recreating the divine tree, but not for Orochimaru. To the serpent, Victor was just a child whose toys he could easily break, and that's precisely what the Sannin did, destroying the artificially created divine tree. All these events showed us new possessors of colossal regeneration. Victor and Boro were at a high level, but it didn't help them stay alive. In my opinion, Orochimaru demonstrated the most potent regeneration. This tells us that he has been getting stronger all this time. In the second season of Naruto, the serpent managed to obtain the body of White Zetsu, which already enhanced his regeneration. And now, in the Boruto anime, the Sannin acquired some more genes that allowed him to surpass the Kara scientist in terms of body regeneration. We can also discuss Boruto's abilities, as it was shown that his karma can heal his injuries. But this power is closer to the Otsutsuki, although it surprised many that Ishiki, being so powerful, couldn't regenerate. However, many forgot that his life was ending every minute, and the more power he used, the less time he had left to live. Regeneration is a technique, and a rather powerful one. Even if he used regeneration for his body, it would have been pointless as his time was constantly diminishing. So, at the moment, the only character in the Boruto anime with colossal regeneration is Orochimaru. No one else has demonstrated such unique abilities so far. For me, the serpent has surpassed Madara and Hashirama in terms of body regeneration. I look forward to hearing your opinions in the comments on who is stronger in terms of regeneration. Good luck to all.